pass, disrupting traffic. You see all the vehicles that are beeping their horns?
Yeah.
It means it's a distraction to them. Okay?
No, it's more so than a radio.
Cause a accident. All right.
So you're saying you know the future?
What's that?
You know the future then? Well, honestly, let's break it down. If you're saying that I could cause, and you're saying you think you know what might happen, and I've been doing this for about 3-4 years now, and nobody has wrecked because of it. And
Sir,
it's part of my
if you want
tradition.
this to be a bigger problem than what it is, go ahead, make it that way.
I'm not.
It's your choice.
I'm not.
I'm asking you for a simple ID. If you fail to do so, you're in violation of the law.
No, I'm not. No, wait.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Am I driving?
I'm sorry, but
Am I driving?
a lot of research on this type of
That's fine,
stuff.
sir.
Am I driving? Which car did I drive?
Are you not providing me with a lawful request? You're out
It
here.
is not a lawful request.
Why not, sir?
Because you need a driver's license to verify somebody has one when they're driving. I'm not driving. I'm standing on an overpass waving to cars. You have no proof I even drove here.
Let's watch your vehicle, sir.
Spread Christmas cheer. I mean, people love it to see.
I get that. I understand what you're trying to do here. But couldn't you, like, ask to go to a school or something?
Well, there's a big problem with that. Schools are warm, and this thing is like 90 degrees off the bat.
Can you go to, like, another public area? Like a mall? Something like that?
Well, mall's just as bad. Well, if you have a kid, I don't know if you do, but if you did, how would you feel if your kid saw 2 Santas walking around? It might affect their... I don't want to mess kids up.
I get that. Do you understand my point?
I do.
Okay.
I know you don't want anybody to wreck, and you're afraid I might cause somebody to wreck, but
yes,
like I said, I trust people know how to drive, and I'm not gonna...
Well, and I've been working out here for a while, and I've saw horrible accidents on this section of the highway, and I have to see that stuff. So you understand my point of, I don't want anybody to cause any type of distraction. You know, truck drivers, they're sometimes running a ton of hours. They're tired. They get distracted easily.
A driver.
Okay, then you understand. All right, and he's probably seen some things out on the road that, you know, you would never want to see. I never want to see.
But can I ask you something? If you're going like on your 10th hour driving or whatever.
2161 control.
If you're going on your 10th hour driving and you're getting a little tired and you see a Santa on the overpass, is that going to put you to sleep or wake you up?
Pennsylvania 7, David Young, Zebra 9556.
Yeah, that's what it does.
DYZ 9556.
But I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you or the police force. In fact, I've done a lot of research.
9556.
I can actually take this. Oh. Sorry. Yeah. I've done a lot of research, and actually, how many laws do we have that you have to enforce? Do you know all the laws, every single one of them? Because there are thousands.
Yes, there are.
Well, why not have 5?
Are we going to go down this road? I know there's a ton of laws that it would be easier if there would be only 5
Well,
laws.
almost every crime can be summarized into 5 laws. Well, I've never asked a cop about it, so I meet a cop, I'm going to ask him.
All the laws.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I had an instructor in the academy who believed that there should only be 3, and they all started with dumbass, just different severities.
Well, the 5 I'm thinking of is no murder, no rape, no assault, burglary, or vandalism. That covers almost every single aspect of our society, from traffic accidents to
Do you know anything about lawyers? And
that's why we have lawyers.
Exactly.
They wrote the laws to make it so complicated, so me and you have problems.
Well, one side of the fence with lawyers.
Yeah. But it's the whole criminal justice system's messed up from the bottom up. I mean, you can't deny we have too many laws to enforce. Sorry.
There's so many laws to enforce. I didn't write them, but I have to enforce them.
But you follow the Constitution, though, right? I have to ask that. I'm sorry, but so many people. So many people don't respect it, and I know that.
You know what? I understand where you're coming from. You've probably read a lot, saw maybe some experiences in your own life that where you saw police do something that you know is wrong.
Yeah.
I've saw it in my own life.
But you always stand up.
Obviously, I don't want to be that person that does the same thing.
Actually.
So, you've obviously, let me finish. You've obviously pointed out that this is your car that you did in fact drive here, correct?
I never said that.
I said, let's walk to your car, and you walked right here.
That was trickery. That was a mind trick, and you know it. You guys are good at that, though. And I got to give you one prop, though. Most cops would have immediately tried to tell me this was illegal, and I know you obviously know it's not, and it's part of the First Amendment. So thank you. And thank you very much. My name is Robert Eastman. I will give you my name.
Okay.
So
do you have your driver's license?
You know how hard it is to get out of this thing?
Hey, believe me, I know.
There we go.
Hey, you're lucky he didn't ask you for your ID.
Oh yeah, that was supposed to be my thing.
2161 control.
Oh, you gotta give him props. Out of a lot of the cops we've dealt with,
You're probably by far one of the coolest.
Some of the other cops out here would not have been, believe me.
a lot of cops approach situations with
Pennsylvania
that
DL
overconfidence.
29-290-594, 29-290-594. Thank you.
The question though, wouldn't this be covered under one of the amendments? Like, if I did have a record, the ID would link myself to the record, so that would be incriminating myself, would it not?
No, I'm running your license because it's easier than writing down all your information on a piece of paper for me. So what I do when I arrive at a scene, if there's vehicles.
One is coming back to a Robert Eastman, code 6.
Copy. What I do is, if any call, for instance, you run someone's license plate or their ID, it's just easier than writing everything down, and that way I'm still just talking to you, and I can still be watching. I'm running your license, and then that just gives a printout of, where you live, or at least where your license is saying you live,
And it always
all
adds
that
a little
information.
bit of intimidation towards the subject when you're...
It sometimes does make it uncomfortable. That's why I try to usually, hey, I'm running this. I went to a, telephone harassment call. He's the reportee, and I'm asking him for his driver's license. Well,
They're like, what?
Obviously I want to identify who you are, verify it, and then, run all your stuff. So when I get back to the office to do my paperwork, it's much easier to just, hey, I call dispatch, hey, print all that stuff, or fax all that stuff down to me. So I have all your information for my report, write it out. This obviously, I don't even need to write a report for.
What frequency or system are you using for your walkie-talkies, your radio system?
I can't tell you.
Because I'm
sure you could pick it up.
Well, there was supposed to be a new system being used in almost all America, and they started beta testing in Britain. But what they found was the new systems, and I see antennas like on that road in West Middlesex, they're big dome antennas with a point on them. Well, they use radio frequencies, the same type of frequency band within your microwave, and they had a 30% increase in cancer rates among British police that use the new frequency systems. And they said they were bringing them to the United States because they're more secure and they can encrypt their channels, but as you can see, they didn't do all the research into what the frequency does.
Ours aren't encrypted. You can use a scanner to pick up some of our channels.
Well, I know ours over there want to be encrypted. I don't know if they are.
What do you do, man? For a living?
Okay, well, honestly, in one word, fast food.
Okay.
But outside of that, research everything. I mean,
Are you
I was in Civil Air
college?
Patrol for 4 years. I went to Edinburgh University for 2.
I know Edinburgh.
You know Edinburgh?
Yeah, I had a friend that went there.
This is a question. I want you to answer this, not as a cop, but as a person. If you're driving and some Santa's on the overpass, wouldn't it be your responsibility to maintain control of your vehicle and pay attention to the road, not the Santa's responsibility not to be there?
Yes, I agree. I'm not saying you're gonna get a driver out of being at fault in an accident. That's not what I'm saying.
I know. I'm just saying if it was a
I'm
just
saying
world.
I don't want to have to clean someone up.
I'm leaving. Don't worry. You don't have to tell
because
me.
of that distraction.
He saw this, and you continued to do it, and then something happened.
This is
there was a
CYA.
roadblock. He'd be sitting there in his conscience like, I could have stopped that from happening. Type of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. The society we have isn't built on personal responsibility. It's built on a support structure like yourself. People go to you when they need protection. They don't use their Second Amendment, whereas when there's a fire, you grab the fire extinguisher that everybody has in their home or business. Does that make sense to you?
But, like you said, it's a CYA factor. I saw you up here. 20 minutes from now, I get dispatched to a wreck on I-80, and people coming through are saying they saw the Santa. It possibly might not have caused it, might have.
But just safety.
On my
Oh,
my
I
conscience,
understand
you know
that,
what
but
I mean?
that's the lawyers again that messed up the system. It's not about justice anymore. It's about profit. There was somebody who actually robbed our store at gunpoint.
I got it. I understand what you mean, and I probably would agree with you on a lot of things, to be totally honest.
What was your name? I don't remember.
Officer Mahoric.
Mahoric. Do you know any of the officers in your township? I'm not sure if any of them were involved, but the UFO chase in '94? Because I heard one name, Rudolph, and I think that was with Brookfield.
Yeah, that.
And I heard Hubbard and one other police station was involved with it. And you're young, so I don't know
Most
if
of
you
the
were
guys
there.
that still work there were not on in '94. That are still working there. Like the chief, obviously, he was there at that time.
Drive a Mustang.
No.
He drives a Mustang with Hubbard Township Mustang with police plates. Oh, Charger.
A Charger?
Yeah, it was parked there with a bunch of other cop cars one night at Truck World.
We don't have a
Figured it
Charger.
was a chief police or something. Maybe it was just somebody's personal.
Brookfield has a Charger.
Yeah,
I think it's Brookfield.
Yeah, Brookfield has Chargers. Us and this, I've never seen the city with the Charger. I think the city has just Crown Vics, a few SUVs, and then they have a Taurus.
What's with the SUVs? Isn't that a lot less fuel efficient for going on patrol?
Some of the newer ones,
Flex fuel?
they're like the new Explorers are pretty decent. That it's not.
Here's a good question. Those do have four-wheel drive, right?
Yeah, those ones.
Alright, I was about to
So
say,
you can chase
that would
a
be
old
a-
ATV.
The one thing that are nice about them is they're not much more expensive, like $1,000 more. But
How many horsepower in one of those Explorers?
oh, I'm not sure about that one.
Most of the time they'll say, I can't
Some
tell
are
you
police
that.
interceptors and some aren't. But.
The police interceptors are
What?
souped up, right?
All right, now I'll tell you this right now. My partner, he's been on for a while, but I'm asking you guys, head on your way. Call it a
fine
good
with
day.
heading off.
Is there somewhere
I've been
you
fair
think?
to you?
Because I really need somewhere cold to do this. Do you know anywhere that would be safe to do it? Like maybe 35 mile per hour speed limit or something? How you doing?
Just on alongside a roadway is not the best place for it. I mean, he's just trying to spread Christmas cheer.
And I've been in
Right.
tradition 4 years. I never had a problem. So I was so surprised when I saw you guys pulling up. I was like, wait a minute, this is a Christmas tradition.
Yeah.
But okay.
So, I mean, just anywhere but a roadway is a great spot. So,
So like our corner store, Buell Park, we can take the dogs for a walk.
What if you get on 80, the rest area's closed? Right over here.
Oh, that one right over
Yeah,
here?
you just stand at the edge of the rest area and just wait for people.
Wait, wouldn't that cause the same problem?
that's what I was telling him, just distraction.
The
I
distraction.
didn't,
Well, distraction's a little bit. I'm worried about somebody being too close to you on the bridge and you don't have nowhere to go and you end up on the highway. That actually
Like
happened
this
here a
truck
long time
coming
ago. A guy got killed right
pretty
on
fast.
this bridge. He
Oh,
fell over onto I-80 and got run over by a truck.
well, that would be a dumber in Christmas. Santa died on the
yeah,
overpass.
Santa got hit by a truck doing 70.
Oh, you were kidding. He was cool.
Well, as soon as we saw Santa Claus, dude.
You can't be mad at Santa. Like, I'm sure you came up and were like, Santa? Really?
This guy's like, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're gonna leave, and you can go get that guy because
Yeah.
he's obviously suspicious.
No.
Oh wait, he's like, I can't. He saw me. If I leave now, he'll follow me. Oh man. Well, thanks again, officer.
No problem.
You have a good day. Merry
All right.
Christmas.
Nice talking to you.
And FYI, I didn't ask for their IDs because
They're
I
passengers.
can ask for your IDs. I'll just tell you, you don't have to give them to me. Give you that little piece of advice.
You're unique. You're very unique, officer.
I'm fair. Like I said.
We need
I saw
more
a lot of
officers.
people do some
Driving,
wrong
so
stuff.
yes.
But yeah, if you're driving, you get pulled over, you have to give me your ID.
Yeah, so
You
no matter what, I'm
don't.
driving the view.
Okay? Because what happens is they'll get your ID, and if you got anything, you're coming back with me. So.
And I think Vegas is the only one with the failure to ID law anyway, isn't it? Like if you're not driving, if you're just walking,
Oh yeah, probably
because it's liquor town.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
All right, guys, have a good one.